Initiating startup sequence.
Hey everybody, it's Boys of the Most Toys coming at you again today with a huge Lego build. It's another reboot from Transformers the movie for a diorama I did for Brickworks. So this is the new Ultra Magnus, and most times I do an Ultra Magnus, it's just a repaint of my current Prime design. This guy has a complete different transformation. The cab is incorporated completely in the transformation. So this guy is pretty big. The cab does move a little bit, but is hindered a bit by the transformation, and you'll see why later. He is a giant car carrier, rolls nicely. But let's be realistic, I'm not going to leave him in this mode for very long. This guy's really big, so it might be hard to shoot this video, but I'll do my best to show you the transformation and try not to get in the way. So, without further ado, let's get him into his big robot mode. Okay, transformation. He's quite like the G1 transformation in many ways, but also not in other ways. So what we're going to do, and it'll be hard to see, you're going to separate the top section here and let those arms, which will become the arms, fold down. We're then going to do some tricky business here. So the only thing that is removable, just like G1, is you take off these turrets, or is gun turrets. Okay, fold in the mirrors on the cab, get them out of the way for later. Okay, now this is going to get really interesting really fast. So, like older designs, you're going to pull this pin and you're going to move the arms into a different position, more conducive to a robot. So we're just going to feel around for the right pin spacing and click it in like that. Rotate that part, which is the forearm. Just do the same thing on the other side. Pull the pin and move the arm into a nice position. And find the Technic pinhole, close it, rotate this section 90 degrees, which will become the forearm. And we'll do the final completion later. So again, hard to see, guys, but you'll see it's really cool in the end. Okay, now what gets really cool, and I'm going to turn him around so you can see what's kind of going on here now. He's still a hot mess lying on his back. So where it gets interesting now is this. So this cab is kind of hollow and moves out of the way like this. So what you're going to do is then push down that tab on the top. You're going to push in the two sides like that. Okay, so we're going to gingerly now pull the back section out like this. And if all goes well, we're going to pull the whole section up, start forming the robot. So we want to bring up this section and then ratchet it up. Oop, gotta take those stops out of the way. And when you get up here to the 90-degree position, one more, there we go. You want to lock these tabs into the knees for extra support, because this guy is pretty heavy. Again, excuse my reach. So there you are. And you just lock those in. Okay, so take the cab here, pull it back. Again, my hands may be in the way, and you want to turn that back on itself, and it becomes a backpack. It's out of the way. Pull these two side sections down. They'll help lock everything together, like that. And we're almost there. So pull up the head, and I'll just do some fiddling here. And you can rotate the legs if you want. Get a better stance. Okay. And again, just make sure these are locked for added protection. You can see he does stand. I'll just make sure you guys can see that. Yeah, he does stand here. I'm going to back him up just a little bit for you guys. And then finish the transformation by turning the arms in, up, bring out the fists, and do the same on the other side. And there you go. You have Ultra Magnus, and he is, as I said, monstrous. So again, I'll back him up so you can see everything. And we're not quite done because we need to add some parts back on his armaments. So we can add on his shoulder cannons. One there. And of course one on this side. And lock them down. Okay. And then finish by putting on his rifle. Okay. And there he is. And he's a bit top heavy as he has a cab and everything, but he does stand pretty sturdy. So let's just get in a little closer and take a look. Oops. And there he is, my good friend Ultra Magnus. How does he stack up? Well, he's about 2 inches taller than my latest Optimus Prime design, which is almost 11.5 inches tall, so you figure it out. So he is superposable, but he is heavy, so if you do make some moves, you have to watch his center of gravity. He does twist at the waist, he does twist at the arms, of course, because of transformation, and he has posable legs. But again, he's a very heavy brick. So, hope this inspires you to build your own crazy, huge creations out of Lego that transform or otherwise. Until next time, everyone, happy building, take care.